Okay, we got a pretty impressive thing to show off today.
Yeah,
Got this story from a guy on Instagram.
This is making me feel bad about my life right now.
Should be. It makes me feel bad about mine.
Like, okay, so I let me find the email. But this is the artist is Andres Makishi.
Mm-hmm.
And
who I had I'd never seen before.
Oh, I've followed him. Him and Elliot Kohek are like two of the ones that I follow for that like mad.
Yeah, no, this was my introduction to him. I follow him now, but
yeah, oh yeah. Anyway, so we got this message in this array of widespread project of cover up. So,
yep.
Hey brother, just want to say your page and YouTube channel are awesome and helpful. I am reaching out because you are always totally honest and that a quality and. I'm assuming that's a quality I respect. I never thought I would get a cover-up until I found your YouTube channel, so I completed my project and would like to know your honest opinion. So we'll start with his first sleeve here, this kind of spooky one. So just to show the outer arm here.
Yeah, that is amazing. That is amazing.
So let's show the before first, I guess.
Yeah.
Before, he's got this kind of traditional Japanese sleeve.
Which, to be honest, in terms of what we get here, is not too bad.
Yeah, it's graphic. It's cool.
Like it's
fun.
It has a look. Like I wouldn't say this was beyond saving.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can spruce that up for sure.
But they just went, let's just do something way better.
Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I mean, they didn't want to fuck around apparently.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something that's way. And I should mention, I made sure to ask. The only question I asked before I said I'd run the story, did you do any laser?
Yeah.
No laser. So, fuck off laser, right? As I often say, I don't think laser is a huge asset anymore.
I mean,
if you're good, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
And this is proof of that.
This is proof of that. This guy just went, fuck everything. I'm going to do the tattoo I would have done if you didn't have anything.
Yeah.
He probably made some concessions.
I don't think he did.
You never noticed them. You know what I mean? Like, because his usual quality of work is so fucking high that it's like, what's a concession look like when you're doing this?
Like, okay, I'm just going to bring up a couple of what I would consider to be problem areas, right? So, this pagoda. That pagoda, I would see that and go, man, those are 8 squares of black.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty challenging. And if you look at what he covered that with, he did not care that there were 8 squares of black
of course
at
not.
all. And it did not affect the image at all.
No, he just went, okay, we just go light over dark.
And kind of mid over dark.
But, like, the fact that he just kind of did that, like, without even any pause, right? It's like we have people who are like, I just drew a line over black. I don't know if it'll stay. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Seriously, we're on that. We're there, and then we're here at the same time.
Yes.
How is that possible?
I mean, I would argue that this is a forerunner. You know what I mean? This is a guy that's at the front of the pack. This is like the Donovan Bailey. For those who don't know, he was a Canadian Olympic medalist.
Yeah, I hear you.
A while back. Running at the head of the pack because he was the world's fastest man for a little bit. Anyways, this dude just doesn't care.
Yep.
And it hurts me in my, like, I want to be here so badly.
Yeah.
I would love to have this type of confidence in life and
imagine
my
looking
craft.
at any tattoo that comes in the door and go, I can do anything I want over top of your tattoo.
It's unbelievable, man. Like, the amount of confidence that this guy has in his own personal skill is next level.
The only thing I'm wondering is how long this took. And it is insanely detailed. Like, there's no end to detail. You close up on this, it's like, oh, every part of this could have taken hours.
I think he's considerably faster than you would first think.
Oh, I'm sure he's quick.
Yeah.
But, like, fuck me. Look at the detail in that.
Yep.
You managed to do big and bold and claustrophobic, right? Like, it's an obscene amount of detail.
Oh yeah, it's obnoxious.
It's
but that's
obnoxious.
part of what's facilitating the cover up.
Oh, I know it is. You need
like,
to do that.
If you don't do that stuff, you don't have enough texture to distract your eye from whatever's going underneath. This guy is clever, man.
Oh, of course. But like what I'm saying is it's big and bold and complicated. Usually when you get really complicated,
100%.
It gets a little bit muddy and hard to read.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's like, you should have left a little less detail. You know what I mean?
So
This is like, fuck.
this guy's based out of Manhattan.
Yeah.
The artist, from his photos anyways. I don't know if he's still there or not. So cost.
Oh, dude. What would it be? $5,000 a day or something? Do you think?
In New York?
Yeah, I don't even know. I wouldn't even be able to hazard a guess.
I mean, some of those
There's
New York
$3
guys
grand
are...
for Lee a day right now in Kelowna.
Well, some of
Like,
these
it's
guys
gotta
in
be
New
way-
York are like close to $2,000 an hour.
Yeah.
Right?
So 10, 12 grand a day?
More, maybe? He might be giving day rates,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
but, I mean, whatever it is, it's a lot.
Yeah, it's got to be.
And also, that's why I'm thinking he delivers a product on that day. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. We're going to finish the face today.
Yes. There is
Right.
a product that happens because you've paid an exorbitant amount of
Put
money.
a guarantee down, right?
Yeah.
You paid
Imagine
me.
the deposit on that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I mean, like, but again, like that whole world, New York in general, that's a different type of money. So, like, for us, that might make no sense for us, but like for them, that probably is on average about what it costs when rent is crazy.
Well, yeah, if you can live there, then you
Yeah.
know, you're already paying a ton.
But like, so a sleeve, we're in the hundreds. Like, it's got to be $100 grand for a sleeve, no?
I wouldn't know. I really want some feedback on this.
Yeah.
Like if someone can give me some context on what we're looking at here.
Yeah.
Because like if you could go to this guy versus the guy who can't tell you, who tells you can't even cover that. You know what I mean?
Well, this is,
if they're both working in the same city.
and for like, you can get imagery that you actually want.
Whatever you want, essentially.
Yeah.
Anything you want is on offer.
I mean, that's really, you're paying a premium because this is something that I don't think 99.9% of tattooers on the planet can deliver.
Yep. And for good reason, by the way.
Yeah, fair. Very fair.
Let's see the back piece.
Yeah, we'll go to the back. So let's see the
Holy shit, the other sleeves
this is the
good.
before
Yeah.
of the back.
Yeah, big black skull and a bunch of fucking weird shit.
Another one of those things that if that walked in here to cover, I'd be terrified.
Yeah, of course. Because it's like, oh, it's got to be big and black.
And I'd have to laser.
And we're going to have to do the whole back.
And like, assume it's scarred
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
good.
definitely.
Because there's no way in hell they put that in without scarring it.
Thick-ass blobbed lines at the bottom.
And here is the cover-up.
Yeah, we just do whatever we want.
Whatever we want.
Yeah.
Here's some Egyptian gods. I don't care what you have on your back. Just throw in
Fucking lovely.
throw in some gods.
What I love is the one that isn't the cover is actually darker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like
It's a mind fuck.
fucking the rule book in the ass.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. And fuck you if you think I can.
Yeah.
Right?
Legitimately.
Because, like, there's... you would think that the cover-up would have to be darker.
One would think, right?
Nope.
Oh, my God. You know, the funny thing
Fuck.
is we do preach this,
Yep.
but to see it at this level and to see side by side a cover-up and a not cover-up
Well,
in
yeah.
the same tonality with no presentable issue in the cover-up one.
My thing is, like, the reason why I think we have to talk about this is because this guy isn't talking about this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily going on my way to slag the fella.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing amazing work, but, like, this needs to be talked about.
I agree.
Because this is white on black. This is black on black. This is gray on black. This is whatever the fuck you want on black.
This is everything.
This is everything on black. That thing was dark as fuck.
Yep.
And now it's light.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't do that through anything other than what we've been talking about. Right?
Yeah.
Because there was no laser used, once again. So, how is this not proof
I mean,
of light over dark?
well, okay. So the question that you asked him initially, is it laser?
Yeah.
You know, most people will write this off saying, "Oh yeah, he must have."
Oh,
then
yeah. They're lying.
Then they'll say like, "Oh yeah, look at it in a year or two."
Yeah. I just say it's not going to look bad in a year.
No.
This
No.
won't look bad in 10 years.
Nope. This is good.
This is
And,
timeless now.
I mean, again, it just makes me question my whole existence, and it just shows me how far I have to go.
Do you think some people well, obviously, some people are going to be good at things, but like what kind of a leg up are you born with that you can just get to this point? Because like some people will try their whole lives and they'll never get past a certain point.
Oh, very much so. Yeah.
Like, I met a guy recently here that he's been tattooing for like 35 years, and like his tattoos look like worse than most people that work here. You know what I mean? And like there's been no progression.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, how did that happen?
Um,
Then you have this.
well, I mean, there's a like the drive to get better when you don't have other people saying that they're trying to get better. Like if you're alone,
Yeah.
it's pretty hard to get better. Like because to keep that pursuit, to keep that hunger, that's pretty hard. If you're around the type of killers that this guy would be around,
Yeah. What
You know
a
what I
peer
mean?
group.
yeah.
Imagine
be
that
insane.
guy working next to him does a better tattoo.
Oh, dude, and it
What
would
the
drive him
fuck
nuts.
are we doing here?
Yeah. But I mean, you also do deal in the land of outliers. Like obviously, there's the Michael Jordans of the world.
Yeah.
But I think also like with the information that's out there right now and people's access to it, I think we're gonna see more progression like this because it's less like hidden.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm waiting for. I don't feel intimidated by things like this. I feel inspired by them.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Some people go the other way. They're like, oh, whoa, they're going to take my thing. Ugh. It's like, no, I want to see what you can do so that it can better inform me of what I could do.
I mean, that's one of the reasons that I think it's so important to get to a place where you can understand how to get things like this. A, because we live in a generation that is requiring cover-ups.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Almost all of them.
Yeah, almost everything Rick's working on has been cover-up forever.
Yeah.
Right? So,
And like, if we can do that in a way that maintains a high level of artistry that isn't just totally kneecapped by whatever exists there,
yep.
that's considerably better for us as an art
It's better
form,
for
right?
the world, I would think.
I think so. Gets better artwork, just better in general. But man, I mean, we could talk about this all day. Like, there's his well, that's the inner. This is the inner aspect of that spooky arm again. Just
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah, the hits don't stop.
Yeah.
It's really whatever he wanted.
Yeah. Honestly, and then I guess they included this one too because they did a piece on him that wasn't a cover up in color, and it's goddamn gorgeous.
Yeah, the only color piece he did, and look at that. So it's not just black and gray.
Yeah.
He can do the color
He's
too.
just a killer, man.
Just amazing overall.
Yeah, this just deserves absolute props. And, yeah, wow. Absolutely crazy. It really is kind of inspiring, and it's cool to see that we can go further and further with this.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But, yeah, thanks for sending this, man.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for sharing the story.
It's so awesome.